Good morning to all of you. My name is Nomir. Today I am going to present my seminar presentation topic Relevance of Role Theory in Social Work Practice. Here I will be discussing the relevance of role theory in social work practice. First of all, we will understand what is role theory. Role theory given by Ralph Lilton in sociology and role theory given by George Herbert Mead in social psychology. They are two people who given the term role theory. Here we'll understand the role theory is a concept in sociology and in social psychology that consider most of everyday activity to be acting out of socially defined categories as a mother, manager, teacher and social worker and lawyer. It refers to individual activities in daily life based on social position and status. What is role theory? Role theory refers to, it means that whatever we do in daily life as a mother, as a father, as a teacher, as a social worker, means work activities, we can say whatever through the work activities we play a role in the society, and it is socially defined as a category. It might be possible one person has different role at home as a mother, in bank as a manager, and in school as a teacher, as social work professional as a social worker, as a law practice called lawyer. It refers to individual activity in whatever we do in our daily life based on social position we have in society. We have social status. One person can be played a many roles in a day as a mother, teacher, and social worker. Life is a theater. It means life is a theater. It means that the life in a day we can play a different role as a theater. We play one or more than one role in a day. Role theory, according to Thelma Le Mendoza, socially expected behavior prescribed for a person occupying a particular status and position in society. We know in society we have every individual has some status, some has higher status, some people has lower status. According to our status, we play a role in our society. There can role be controlled? Yes, role can be controlled. Social norms control the role. Social norms for a particular position provide a guides for attitude, feelings and behavior that is permitted, expected and prohibited to individual in a given role. Whatever we have role as a teacher, someone has role as a manager, that they have to follow their norms. Every institution has some norms and values that we have to act, we have to behave according to your norms and according to situation. According to Ralph Linton define role as a dynamic aspect. It is role can be dynamic, means role can be changeable, time to time according to situation we change our role. Dynamic aspect of status contending that every status in society has an attached role and that every role is attached to status. Every role, whatever you have role, you play a role according to your status. While Lilton defined status, what is status? Status as a collection of rights. We have status as a collection of rights and duties, and subsequent uses come to view status as a position and role as a expected set of rights and duties. We have certain role, but we have, if we have rights to do something, then we have also responsibility and we have also duty. Try to maintain all the things. While you play any role, you have some certain rights to do, you have certain duties and you have certain limit to do something as a whatever your role play during your work activities, that you have to be maintain all the things. In social psychology, role is defined as the collection of expectation. that accompany a particular social position. We have suppose that some has social worker roles in a social position, that the people will expect to from the social workers, he can help me. Always a role defined, role can be as a expectation, what we are going to play. Some people will expect from you, you will do best. Here understand, we will understand the six core concept related to role theory. There are six concept that when we play role, these six concept always comes like status. According to our status, we play a role. We know all already discussed. Norms guides us that how to act, how to behave in particular situation, particular work. Role set role set says that we play a role different, one person play a different role, that they have to set their role, which time which role they have to play. That is one term is role reciprocity. Reciprocity means that when you act, when you behave with the dealing with the people, that whatever you behave as a good, suppose that you behave as a very good you have good skill to dealing with people. Okay, if you respond people very good manner, the people will respond to you as a good manner. Okay, it is depends your way of behave, how you able to behave with people, how you are able to, you know, deal with the people. If you able to deal with the people very good manner, you have good behavior, good communication skill, and good positive attitude, the people will respond to as it is. It is mean opposite response. Role conflict, sometimes we are play many roles and simultaneously, that's why we have conflict in role, that's called role conflict. And the another last term is called role congruity. It means that uh, sometimes we thought about our role, that is we evaluate our role, that it is right or wrong, we think about ourselves, our role, that is called role congruity. Continue. As we know, social work's focus of concern is the person's social functioning. We always focus on social workers, always focus on social functioning of the human, of the people, individual, groups, family. Maybe what is social functioning? Some of the roles performed by the individual. If individual, family, group is not functioning, then social workers helps to function with the social environment. Social functioning means if person, individual, it may be groups, it may be family, it may be group, it may be community, they are not able to function with the social environment, they are not able to interact with the people properly, they have not good interpersonal relationship, that where social worker helps to develop, build the modification of behavior of person, and after that they modified and they develop the good relationship among the people. We always try to. The role theory plays a vital role in the function of social work. We know we have three functions in social work. The first is called restorative, that is also called curative, remedial, and rehabilitative function. These functions, uh, these functions means that when the person already has problem, that the time you rehabilitate, it means you modified the person. Rehabilitate service has a unique purpose in helping a person reach out full recovery. The person has problem, that time you have the problem, you have the people and solve his problem, that is called rehabilitative service. Like some people have drug addict, that he already has problem, but you try to bring him restorative, as the person has earlier situation. And disaster abuse, some people affected from the disaster, that you are trying to restore the person, you are trying to curative person, and you are trying to rehabilitative person. And second function is called preventive function. Preventive function means to identify potential area of disequilibrium between the individuals and group and the environment in order to prevent the occurrence of disequilibrium. This involves early discovery, control, and elimination of those conditions and situations which may have a harmful effect on social functioning. Social workers may aware people and educate people through the upcoming problem. Preventive function means we prevent the people. Suppose upcoming, it might be possible to suppose in Corona time, it might be possible to very dangerous to us. we are prevent, we make aware people to prevent themselves from the coronavirus. This kind of prevent, we always try to prevent the people disequilibrium between the individuals and group. The last function is called development function. Social workers always try to work for the development aspect. Development function seeks to out identifies and strengthen the maximum potential of individual. In every individual has capacity and potential, but we try to maximize their potential through the loads of through in individuals, groups, and communities. The aim is to help the individual make maximum use of his own potential and capacities, as well as to further the effectiveness of available social and community resources. In community, there are lots of resources, but the people are not able to access because of lack of aware, lack of knowledge. The social worker work for the developmental functioning. We know the role theory in the code of ethics of social work, and values of social work. When we play a role in as a social workers values guides social worker while they play any role in the social practice. Six values of social work helps to play the role while practicing of social work in the field. Whenever we going to play our role, that we have to be keep in our mind the core values of social work. The first value called service. We our minds should be positive to as a provide service to the needy people who had uh, really need some needs. Then you have to provide service to people. Social justice, we always work for social justice. Dignity and worth of person, we have to be give the importance. Dignity worth, every individual in society is unique and important, so we have to recognize his dignity and worth and value of the person. Importance of relationship, we have to understand while you work play relationship, we have to develop good relationship with the people. And human relations means every one in society is a uniqueness potential that we are developed try to good human relationship among the people and making a good social functioning with the people. Integrity, when you work we have to very honest while we doing practice in social work, we have to be very honest. Competence means that suppose that some clients come to you that uh, after dealing that client, if you are able to deal with that problem or not. If you are not able to solve this problem, then you have to refer to another agency. Competence, if you are able to make solve the problem, dealing the problem of the client or not, you have to understand here. These are the six core values which always help to when we are playing role in social work case of social work practice. Role of social worker, there are some role we know that one social worker can play a different role on different time, different situation. We can as an educator we can play a role, as a coordinator, as a counselor, we as a community mobilizer, as a enabler and facilitator. In educator we educate the people through the lots of workshop and programs. And coordinator, there is some programs going on, then we coordinate the program, make it successful. We can work as a counselor, as a social work case for practice. Community mobilizer, we mobilize the people to community to come together and make successful any program. In a social worker work as an enabler. Enabler refers to, we always try to social work always try to make uh, able people and capabilities to enhance his capabilities and knowledge to work any work abilities. We try to enhance work abilities of individual and groups and family. We facilitate we work as a facilitator, means we're trying to facilitate the people to make successful any program. So I have discussed all the concept of role theory, relevance of role theory, what is role theory and practice, and role theory play a vital role in function of social work, and role theory in the code of ethics of social work, values of social work, role of social worker. These are the areas which I have covered, how role theory is related to social work practice. Thank you.